I am exhausted, tired. There's just so much cleaning to do. I did dinner, was able to like go outside for a bit, and the kids played and they had a good time. I cooked, I did all this stuff, and of course now it is time to clean up. But there is just such a mess. There are toys laying around. To start with the kitchen, then we're gonna work our way through the living room, dining room, because there's like food everywhere. Also, I'm gonna be cleaning the top of the stove. Definitely needs some cleaning. There's just like really bad stains on top of the stove. So I want to try to get in there and scrub it out, and I am going to be using like my favorite products, and we're going to see which one actually works better for this situation. So stay tuned for that. But yes, if you are here to get motivated to clean up a bunch of messes and just join me in this craziness, well, you are in the right place. So we are gonna get started. Let's not go any further and let's just dive right into it. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm just showing you the grand tour of our messy day, and then we will begin. So right now we're gonna see which one works best on top of my stove. I have a bunch of residue stuck on top of my stove, so we're going to try the power paste first and then the pink stuff. So now with the power paste, it did make the stove a lot cleaner, but there's still residue left on top of the stove. So now I'm gonna go in with the pink stuff and see if we can scrub all that out. So we do see a big difference, and it did actually work way better. So in my opinion, the pink stuff is the way to go if you are having just stubborn stains or just a very bad nasty mess. You want to go with the pink stuff. I think it's just a lot stronger. And for the power paste, I would definitely use for more of like delicate cleaning, just more for the counters or just like a quick cleanup. I would definitely go for the power paste. They are both really good products. Just I believe one is stronger than the other. So now we continue to go on and get this kitchen cleaned. Alright guys, so now I gotta get to these dishes. This pan was so gross and I had to put in a couple products for it to get cleaned, but it finally got cleaned and now we are moving on. Guys, it is pouring. If you see behind me, I don't know if you can see it, I'm like too tired to like lift up the shades, but if you can see behind me, it is pouring, and it just started about like 10 minutes ago. So we got a rainy day, we got stuff to clean, and I don't know guys, let's just see what we can do. Now I'm just continuing with the dishes going in as the rain is pouring down.
survivor, standing tall amongst the brave. It's time to rise up.
Now we're just continuing into the living room. There's just a mess of toys I'm gonna get to and get it all up.
We rise again before the pain. We try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brain. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights.
Now I'm just getting to the spots that need cleaning. So under the recliner there was just a mess and a bunch of stains. So we're gonna get to this and get it cleaned up.
Restless all the time. Feel myself decline. Lose myself till my heartbeat stops. But we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain. We try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with.
Now I brought out my Folix spray, which is gonna get this stain right out. I have my daughter to help me in doing this, and we are going to work together to get this stain out of the way.
Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless with the lights. Keeping us restless.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see very well, but there is a bunch of rice and food all over the carpet. So we are gonna go in with the vacuum and get it cleaned up.
Keeping us restless with the lights.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive.
Now that that's done and I am relieved that all this food is off the carpet, we are moving on into the dining room and we're gonna do the same thing, guys. We're gonna get this carpet cleaned, get the rice all off of the floor, just making sure we have a nice clean floor.
A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night. Without you I'm falling deeper. Stay a bit longer. Yeah, I just need you to. I just need you to.
All right, guys, so I noticed the other day that this table had so much residue in these cracks. Okay, so when I noticed how much it was building up, I had to come up with something to get all this out. So I finally figured out that I could use a plastic straw, the ones they usually come with, the juice pouches. So this little thing helped me out so much. I was able to get in there and get all this stuff out from these cracks, guys. It was pretty disgusting. It looked like it was like mushed up Play-Doh or just mushed up, I don't even know what it was. That's gonna be literally the mystery of the day. What got stuck in these cracks? I can say that this little straw helped a lot. It gets these cracks cleaned up, and thank God I was able to find something and find this little trick that works so good.
Just a little while, a simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation, just for motivation. Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. Not dead yet, true shit. So why do I worry about what I can't see? I've been stressing about money for my rent, but the money that I spent last night with my friends was worth it. Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be. So many lights, lights, lights with us tonight, night, night. Don't let them go to waste. Look into my eyes.
After finally getting all those nasty stuff out of the crack, I'm going to just go over and clean the table, disinfect it, and get it nice and clean.
That's all we got.
Voila, guys. So now the table is really cleaned and brand new.
Long to somewhere else than where I lay my bags. It's so hard to stay up and don't hide away behind the same old mask. But tonight I got the
Hey guys, so it is the next morning. Yesterday was pretty hectic. My daughter woke up from the sofa and she was just super cranky. So I had to, get her situated and get the rest also situated. So that was just a little crazy. But I was able to rest up, get my sleep. And then I come down and there is this huge mess in the freezer, guys. So I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna clean it up and fix this little situation in the freezer. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so as I was saying, this was just what I was waking up to, a hot mess in the freezer. So a soda left in there and it popped and exploded everywhere. So I'm gonna go in and get this all cleaned up.
Don't let them go to waste. Look into my eyes, eyes, eyes. It's gonna be right, right, right. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. One moment, one shot. Oh, that's all we got. One moment, one shot. That's all we got. One moment, one shot. Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a
Now I'm just cleaning up the hot mess left on the floor, and I'm just wiping it down a couple times, making sure that the floor gets good and clean. Okay, so that was a little more intense than I thought it would be for my morning, but we got it done. It's nice and clean. The floors, I had to kind of scrub them down and like get the orange soda all out because it was like staining the floor before it dried up, and it would be even more hard to take out. So we got that done, but it is finally clean, guys. Finally clean. It was pretty hectic today, this morning. Get so chaotic at times, and like being home all the time with the kids, you know, there's just constant messes to clean and constant things to do on top of other things to do. So it does get pretty overwhelming, but I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. I love being a mom, and I can say that truly. I do love being a mom, and I enjoy these times where you can actually just be with them and enjoy every minute and every second of their growth, even with the hecticness. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I will see you back in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more cleaning motivation and also motherhood videos, and like this video if you like it. Thank you, guys. See you back on the next video. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.